discussion about physical students, computer and networks. What is a computer? Recap last before class lessons. Computer depend on some of the devices. Computer working on IPO cycle. Computer has a use of more of uses and advantages like playing games, listening music and watching movies, etc. But in the computer work on concepts of the both hardware and software. Hardware and software. What is the hardware? What is the software? Hardware means you can touch and you will feel. That device is called hardware. For example, CPU, monitor, keyboard and mouse. This one device is called, you can touch, you see and you will feel. That device is called hardware. And what is the software? You cannot touch and you will do feeling that, like a mobile phone. Mobile phone was the one of the hardware, and you can some applications, WhatsApp and playing games, Temple Run and shorter game. That's applications. Applications are called software. Computer work concepts are both hardware and software. As a mainly of the computer devices is divided into three types. How many types? Three types. Input devices, processing devices, output devices. What is the input devices? Main input devices are keyboard and mouse are mainly input devices. And other than more of the input devices, joystick, microphones, webcam, scanner, MICR, magnetic ink, character recognition, and camera and BCI, barcode recognition in the input devices. And second one, processing devices. Only one processing devices. CPU is one of the processing devices. CPU means central processing unit. And output devices. Output devices are monitors are mainly output devices, and other than next printer and dot matrix printer, inkjet printer, laser printer, speakers. In the computer, all of the three divided devices is called hardware devices. These hardware devices you can touch, you will feel, that work on the process. In the devices is more of the objectives and more of the devices is called hardware system. And let's now input devices. Let's go one by one, explain it one first. The first one is input devices. First one, joystick. Joystick is an input device used some games and missions. A user can change to the directions of the games. For example, left and right, front and back. In the computer devices used to the joystick. And the second one is the microphone. Microphone is accept the input. If somebody speakers are play an input in instrument, microphones accept the sound input and send it to the computer. This one is microphone. Webcam shot from the web camera, capture an image and send to the computer. It is useful when the speaking with any person on the computer. As you can also use the persons and through the webcam while speaking, and pictures also capture. And this one webcam. A webcam shot from the web camera, capture an image, sent to the computer. It is useful in speaking when any person on the computer, as you then also see the persons through the webcam while speaking. Scanner. A scanner uses input on paper on document or phone into the computer. There are topically scanned an image as like a picture as well as position stored as our requirement. This one is a scanner devices. MICR. MICR means magnetic ink character recognition. This device is mainly used in banks and banks, most important banks where is the banks in the checks, and DD is some devices code, this one barcode as well as a specific type of ink. In the use of the detect the code verification of the genuine of the document, this one inkjet printers mostly used in banks. And the next one, camera. This one, camera. A digital camera is also an input device used the transfer from photos to the computer. Unlike an ordinary camera, it does not use film. This one is like some pictures, some pics, as well as selfies used to this camera. Last one is input devices is called BCR. BCR means barcode reader. Barcode reader. BCR means barcode reader. BCR is read of the code of available in any product of manufacturing and company. There are codes of the complete of the information of the product. This one used in shopping malls and cloth marks, etc. This product once a scan and the total price and what is the product name, product price, product color, is what is the manufacturing of the product, is the total of the information in the including in BCR. This one devices is the input devices. Once remember, and input devices were joystick, microphones, webcam, scanner, MICR, camera, and BCR. All are the input devices. And other than more of the keyboard and mouse are also mainly input devices. And the second one is a processing devices. Processing devices only one, that one is only CPU. CPU is also called only processing devices. This one of the give to information from the user and processing it and given to the output. This one of the only processing in the CPU. Computer devices divided into three types: input devices, processing devices also may be completed. Next one, output devices. If you want to the total document of the pictures, if you want application, that's one only given to the products and output devices. Output devices are mainly monitor, printer, and other also devices is called dot matrix printer, inkjet printer, laser printer, speakers. This one, all of the devices only given to the output in come to person. For example, speakers you give to sound, laser printer, inkjet printer, document printer, and total printer printing on the paper of the output. And the monitor of the you can touch, you can see and verification of the watching to the given to the product. That's what is called monitor. And let's now explain one by one with pictures. First, monitor. Now and output devices. The output device computer see the monitor is it comes from many size of depending on the user needed. This type of the monitors, some types are like a TV, some like a LED and a LCD, and some displays are they very big, and some of the monitors are very small devices. Different sizes in the users and needed. In the monitors can use to the total of information on the display in the monitor. Next one, printer. A printer helps us to print out a copy of the output. There are many type of the printers. Each type of the an advantages of the limitation. Some printers like a black and white printer, some printers are color printers, and so many type of the users of use the some type of the print. And next one is the dot matrix printer. This one a dot matrix printer. A document of the printer is a inexpert of the good and the printing of the text through the which is slow. The printer is capable of the printing, and this one of the carbon copies from the original. This one is the printer is a carbon original copy to duplicate copy for like a Xerox. One inkjet printer. An inkjet printer can print both color and black and white. It cannot be printer text as well as the picture. The printer less than expensive than the laser printer. As a laser printer very low cost. For example, like 2 or 3,000 or 4,000 like printers. These are very useful to the in home. Laser printer. This one a laser printer. A laser printer high quality of the text, high quality of text and pictures. It can print both of the color, black and white, and a colorful of the document. Even the printing and the speed and fast, very fast of the and this printer also called very cost of the printer related to the high quality of the picture like a document. This some of the more of devices such as in film industries, photographies and photoshops. That's one of the uses in this printer. And the last one is the output devices only, listening devices only speakers. This one of the just make a given sound and the input of computer. Speakers or devices sound on the sound as output. User speakers on the listening of music or enjoy the movies. And in cartoons with sounds are the high volume and the low volume. These speakers are the output of the devices. This one all are the divided into the three types of the devices. This one at the computer divided into three types: input devices, processing devices, output devices. Once listen, input devices are joystick, microphones, webcam, camera, scanner, and BCR. In the processing devices is called CPU only, and output devices are monitor, printer, dot matrix printer, inkjet printer, speaker, and laser printer. They also all all devices are only hardware. And next let's know and learn to the software devices and the software.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Okay, next one, software. What is software means? Processing in computer or mobile phones, any devices. Processing in the applications, all are they called software. The software is divided into classifications three types: system software, application software, and utility software. So system software and the system in the start. Any device you work on the process. This one application is called system software. System software like a mobile phones on and off. That's one of the processor. The same of the computer on and to the off process or the applications is called system of software. System software, for example, OS. OS is a operating system is the mostly important of the system software. The OS are used to the computer on and booting and off working on application and do the all of accesses of the depend on the system software. And next one, application software. Application software is the specific of the work. For example, WhatsApp, sending to the messages and sending to the photos. The sum of the specific of the work. The specific of the work is called application software. In computer of the basic application software of the examples are MS Office applications. MS Office applications. MS Office applications are some of the MS Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and some of the etc. is some of the specific of the applications. In the some of the more basic some of the work on the working companies, some specific of work, some of the specifications of the applications, some of the specifications of the pictures capturing. That's the most important of the some specific of the work on depend of the application software. Application software, for example, any calculations of the computer, that's what Excel used. some document in the typing MS Word using, some pictures of the different type of angles of the modification, that's on PowerPoint. The more on the specific of the work on depend to the application software. For example, one of the WhatsApp is the application software, and the computer to some of the booting of the computer and this mobile phones, for example, on booting and some wait, some take of time. That's one system is called system application and application software. Next one, utility software. What is a utility software? Not basically some of the error of the applications. Error of applications means some application do not supported in mobile phones. So that's one way what do some of the what is applications are the inner of the process. Some mobile phones are the don't open to the document. That's one what are doing use some use to the some of the applications are upload. Some are the applications are error. Some are applications are the not open in the computer. That's one time. That's time use of the one of the application. That's one application is called utility software. Utility software are the system as a cleanup and do the and some of the verifications and some even mobile phones to the some more of the updates. For example, clean your memory, clean your devices, and clean your access. Some of the access, some of the same of the verifications and some of the clean up of the applications is called supported in the utility software. As a computer application software is divided into three types: system software, application software, utility software. System software is a computer on or off that's processing in the depend on system software. Example, OS. OS is some of the Windows some of basically presently used to the Windows 7 of the one of the system software application. Application software, application some of specifications of work in the MS Office of application of their Photoshop or their and their application software. Utility software, some of the devices cleaning and some of the supported, some systems not connected to networks. That's one used to some devices. That's one used to the utility software. Next one is a computer and networks. Computer and networks. Computer basically two types. How many types? Two types. First one, standard level computers. Computer based how many types? Two types. Standard level computers and network computers. Standard alone computer. This type of the computers only not connected to others. Only one, like your in a home using computers. Small offices use computers. That's one is called standard alone computer. Not a connecting, but only enough individual of working. That's what standard alone computer. Standard means not a information don't sharing. Only using of individual standard in a places. That's one information in this standing. That's one used to the systems is called standard alone computers. Next one, network computers. As a network computers is a connecting to one system to another system, connecting to share the information. All of the information connect to each one by one to and others. Like in our computer lab, for example, one of the CPU and connecting to the some more of the monitors. That's what is called network computer. Is a computer type of the standard computers in network. Network computers. Network computers are also divided into the two types: LAN and WAN. What is a LAN? What is a WAN? LAN is local area network. Local area network, wide area network. What is a LAN? What is a WAN? LAN means your information sharing. Your information sharing. Network computers. Is a network computers are two types: LAN and WAN. LAN means local area network. Local area network means surrounding of the buildings. in the surrounding to the connecting to the each one by one, connecting to the sharing to the information, like a only including one building, and just share the some near places. In the near places, all information sharing to the networks or computers is called LAN. And WAN means world wide of information, like a internet of information sharing to the world of the information. World of the information or the sharing to the one place to another place is a total of the covered in the world. Information is a WAN. WAN means wide area and network. There are the two types of the computers in two types of the computers. They were first one standard alien computers, network alien computers. Standard alien computers like you are at home, use of standing up places is not as sharing to the information, but information sharing to the in the local of the information sharing, like a one building in the like some of small of offices, sharing to the information one system to second system, third system, fourth system. That's one of the process in one LAN network. And WAN, world of the information, internet, searching to the information in the where is a places, where is our country or where is the world, any information gathered than WAN. WAN means, for example, internet is the most important of the example of the WAN. This one of the computers and network. And lessons are this lesson is completed. This one standard alien computer. This one network of the computer sharing to the information. LAN, local area network of the systems of example.